Okay, welcome to Precision Nutrition's topic of grocery shopping and kitchen makeover. And I think they blend very well together. So when we look at grocery shopping, and I'm going to keep this very simple for us to identify, typically whatever is on the outsides of a grocery store around the perimeter is where you're looking to spend most of your time. You'll find your healthier foods there. And in the inside of the grocery store, that's where we oftentimes find a lot of our carbohydrates or not so healthy food choices. Now that's not always the case, but for the most part it's a general rule of thumb. So that's just a kind of grocery shopping thought is, where am I spending most of my time in the grocery store? Down the middle aisles or out on the outside? You'll find a nice healthy thread with that. When we go to a grocery store, we want to have a list in front of us so we know exactly what our intent is, where we're supposed to be going, so we don't gravitate towards, oh yeah, I want to go down this aisle and leads me to another aisle and picking some poor food choices. So simplify in the very beginning. Stick with the menu plan of what you know. Having those fruits, having those vegetables. You're not going to find those in the middle aisles. You're going to find those on the outsides. Stay with your list. Hold yourself consistently accountable to that list. Go to the grocery store, as we jokingly say, not hungry. Have some water. Have your meal beforehand. So you're not saying, geez, this is what I'm in the mood for now. And so oftentimes our mind thinks, I guess I'll always be in the mood for this. So be careful. When we look at our kitchen, oftentimes before we go to the grocery store, we look to see, oh, well, this box or this bag of chips is almost empty, so I have to replace it. And so that's how just our mind thinks. What am I out of? I'm out of some peanut butter, so I have to replace the peanut butter. But in our mind, we're not thinking, should I be going with peanut butter or maybe should I be going with almond butter? So make your list before you go into your cabinets and see where you're going empty, where you need to restock. Okay, that's a nice tip for you to do for that kitchen makeover. And so my suggestion is, eventually when those poor food items in your kitchen are out, they go in the trash. Now if you want to take a really massive action, you would just take those items and you would go ahead and throw them out immediately and then start completely new. So it just all depends on your belief system and who in the family might want those foods choices at the same time. So to simplify, we're going to identify your list of what you should be eating. We're going to modify the kitchen to make sure that you're not just replacing food items that are going empty. And then you're going to be consistent when you're at the grocery store, staying on the outsides for the most part. Of course, we know we need to spend time on the inside once in a while. But for the most part, we're going to stay on the outside and stay consistent to that. Enjoy.